It's time! Welcome to the TAXATION. Thrilling conversation. Insightful comments. Jokes, hurrah! And here's your host, Steve Montgomery.
Well, what's going on? Hello, how we doing? So, I thought I'd do another video. Say hi! I had my hair done today, as you can see, look. Woo! I'm looking red, motherfucker! I'm looking red! Mm-mm. I swear, I don't smoke the marijuana. Anyway, Starmer, the tyrant. Is he gone yet? No, he's not. He's just upsetting more people. Now he's going for farmers. It's funny, because, you know, when they had the election and all that, I'm pretty sure I heard him say something about, there'll be no tax. We will not be taxing the people. We won't be taxing working people. Yeah, I'm pretty sure farmers are working people. Yeah. Mr. Starmer. Do you know what, people? Do you know what I reckon? Please, like, make this channel huge, and then I'll be like I could be like, I'll be the face, yeah. Like, I'll be the one that goes up to him, like I'll be like the voice. I'll do it, man. I swear. I'll stand up. I'll look just like this. I'll be like, "Hey, Starmer, what you think you're doing? What's with this taxing business, man? You is mad up in your head, you know. You said you would not be taxing up me body, right? And now you're getting the office and that, and the first thing you do is you bust up people into the prison thing, and then you're busting out the tax all over the place. What the? Yeah, so, actually no, I'd be much more sophisticated. I'd be, Starmer. Fuck off. Useful. No, I wish. Do you know what? I wish I could be like. I would love to be like someone who was just like was prominent enough to be able to like stand on stage in front of loads of people and just like be like, and just like lead the charge. So modern day Guy Fawkes or something. And just Guy Fawkes. There's a character. I think he was onto something. Anyway, so yeah, he's going at farmers with inheritance tax now, which is, I mean, inheritance tax, I've got to be honest, I don't know the ins and outs of it. I don't know the ins and outs about much, really, apart from cool hats and awesome hair. But it's basically, you know, you pay tax on what you earn, you pay tax on what you spend, what you buy. What else do you pay tax on? Well, I mean, just everything really, and then like once you're dead, they want to tax you then as well. It's like they want to steal from you once you're dead. It's outrageous. I've got no idea how this how it's like, how is this? It's just it's blatant theft. Just taxed it's just ridiculous. And basically, I think we should just vote in the Reform Party or some other new upstart, someone who basically just wants to blow it all up and start again. Yeah, we'll get things back to basics. That's what I reckon. Coffee. So yeah, look, I'll show you an article because articles are well interesting. Let's have a look. What do I need to do? Go onto this one, cam desktop. Give me a second. I can get rid of that now. Right, yeah, got this article from the Telegraph, UK mainstream media outlet, and as you can see, the title is "How Labour Denied It Would Launch Tax Raid on British Farmers, But He Lied. Oh, how he lied!" There's a protest today. I think it was today. Was it today? 19th of November. Is that today? That is today. Yeah, I hope it was good. I haven't seen any videos yet. Going by this photograph here, it looks like there was quite a few people turn up. There was a tractor in the background. I remember watching the was it Dutch? Yeah, the Dutch farmers when they were protesting. It's funny, how they're going for the farmers across the West. What's that about? It's like the globalists. I reckon the globalists, man. They're making the frogs gay. No, they don't want farms about for some reason. They got some evil plan to get rid of farmers and have us all eating bug burgers and 3D printed bullshit fake meat. I mean, why? Why would, like, I'm pretty sure like farmers in the UK make up something like 50% of they create 50% of the food that the UK consumes, and the rest of it might be 51%, something like that, and the rest of it we have to import. Like, surely instead of hitting farmers with inheritance tax, we should be like encouraging, like making that 50% expand to 60, 70, 80%, ideally like 90%, something around that range. It's just sometimes I look at the things that go on, I'm just like, who is running the show? It just seems so backwards. Clearly, look at me, I should be the one doing it. I lost my train of thought. God damn. Bear with me. Fuck it, it's gone. It'll come back to me. Anyway, so let's read this. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. Yeah, because they keep saying, oh, these farmers, they're multi-millionaires and all that, and it's really like it's a bit deceitful. You know what I mean? It's not really true because farmers, yeah, they've got a lot of land, which is worth a lot of money. They've got assets that are worth a lot of money, but I reckon the vast majority of them, they ain't got big pots of cash sitting around, under their beds and stuff. Like, they have a business which is worth money, and they have to physically work the land with their hands, labour, to create profit. And I would imagine farming is probably one of the hardest jobs. So, this idea, they're trying to put it off like, they're just stinking rich and they should just pay their fair share. It's like, it's a bit, no, mate, they're not. Yeah, they've got assets, but like they haven't got loads of cash sitting around, so it don't really work, And plus, so they hand the business over to their sons or whatever. The business is just making enough money to tick over. Yes, the land's worth money, but they've still the money they're actually making to get by on, they're getting by and whatnot. And then if the sons or the daughters have to then pay, inheritance tax, well, that's a massive knock to the business. And many of them, I would think the vast majority of them, are going to have to sell their businesses to pay the bloody bill. And that is outrageous. Anyway. Steve Reed, the former Environment Secretary, said before the election it was desperate nonsense about, they would raise taxes. He said it was desperate nonsense. Yes, anyway. Labour repeatedly ruled out an inheritance tax raid on farmers before the general election. Steve Reed, then the Shadow Environment Secretary, said it was desperate nonsense to claim he was planning to scrap tax breaks for agricultural workers weeks before the vote on July 4th. He also told a rural conference last year that he had no intention of changing inheritance tax rules for farmland if his party won the keys to number 10. The remarks reveal how Labour backtracked on its promise to farmers in just 4 months by introducing the highly controversial tractor tax in the Chancellor's first budget. The government is facing a backlash from the rural community over the cut to agricultural property relief, APR, which means that previously exempt farms worth more than 1 million will have to pay inheritance tax of 20% from April 2026. Mr. Reid appeared to admit to the about turn on Tuesday as farmers descended on Whitehall to protest the policy, telling Sky News that Labour's position had changed in order to plug a 22 billion black hole in public finances. Doesn't it seem, right, that everything that they're doing, they're just like, well, there was a 22 billion black hole in the finances, so obviously we're just going to have to do whatever we want. It's their excuse for everything. And I swear it's bullshit. I don't believe there's a £22 billion black hole anyway. I'm sorry. I don't buy it. Do not believe it. I just don't. I just think you're full of crap. Yeah? It's just an excuse. Excuse to do your commie, scumbag filth. God, man. I tell you, if you voted Labour, you should be damn ashamed of yourself. Anyway. People voted these fucking... Anyway, Labour made a concerted effort to charm rural voters ahead of the election. Yeah, they did. In an attempt to take traditionally safe Tory seats from the embattled Conservative Party. It has led many to feel betrayed by the cruel decision to cut tax breaks for agricultural land, which campaigners feel will break up family farms and damage Britain's food security. Well, yeah. I mean, it's not helping, is it? It's not making things better. It's making things more arduous, more difficult. It's you know what I mean? Yet you can come over here. They're already... You know what I'm going to say. Do you know what I mean? They're prepared to help out certain types of people, yeah? But the ones that are actually working and producing stuff for the country, which everyone needs, no, they're going to stick the boot on the neck there. This government all over. It's disgusting. Where's my chat box gone? Let's have a look. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's someone there. Hello. Better move you out of the way. Sorry. Let's make this a bit smaller. Right, anyway, let's carry on talking about bullshit Labour. Here we go. So Keir Starmer personally appealed to British farmers with an impassioned speech to the National Farmers Union, the NFU, in November 2023, the first by a Labour leader in 15 years. Yeah, so why did he bother? If he's just going to stick the knife in, he knew he was going to stick the knife in. He's like, no, I'm going to go and talk to them. I'm going to go and lie to their faces because they make it all the more sweeter when I stick the knife in. Sadistic. Dark heart that man has got. Anyway, he said he understood the significance of losing a farm. Of course he does. Yeah, Keir Starmer understands the significance of losing a farm, doesn't he? It's funny, you know, he always goes on that his dad's a tool maker. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. Because you're a tool, mate, and he made you, didn't he? Fucking tool. Anyway, yeah, he said he understood the significance of losing a farm. All right. Acknowledging it can't come back. And warned against constantly moving the goalposts for the agricultural sector. Daniel Sitcher, then the shadow farming minister, also told the NFU in February that he would resolutely back British farmers. Reducing our reliance on insecure imports, supporting high-quality local produce for consumers, and ending the shameful new reality of those empty supermarket shelves. Labour said it recognised that food security is national security. Really? So it just doesn't make sense. It's like they just say words. They just say words that, you know, they think sound good. Well, do you know what? It's like they would... You can imagine them going, we've just come up with this new policy. It's called Save the Puppies policy. No, Save the Kittens. Save the kittens. They're more innocent, aren't they? Save the Kittens policy. And we will give subsidies for people to buy kitten food. And also in the back of Parliament, we will be drowning millions of kitties every day. Drowning them in the back and chopping them up. It's just like they say stuff, then do the opposite. It's just like America. America does that, don't they? I mean, they're worse for the policy thing, don't they? You know. It's just like, this is the save the innocent baby bill, and in it they give like 200 billion to Ukraine, and like, you know, sort all their mates out with fat wads of cash, and then like the other side goes against it, and they're like, you're standing against save the babies bill. You want to kill babies? It's like, no, mate, it's all that other shit you're sticking in it. I think we're fucking stupid. Clearly, I have intelligence, IQ, above, like, 71. Anyway, I think I've nearly finished. How long is this? Oh, it's got pictures and everything. I've just totally, like, broken this up, and I think my ADHD's kicking in. Bob. Steve Barclay, then the Environment Secretary, had accused Labour of plotting to scrap APR in a move that would drive a coach and horses through protections for rural communities. In response, Mr. Reid said, "This is yet more desperate nonsense from a Conservative Party that has lied throughout this campaign." He also told the County Land and Business Association conference in November last year that Labour had no intention of changing APR. See, time and time again they said they weren't going to do nout. And what did they do? They did nout. Well, no, they did smout. Some. They did it. Anyway, I'm not going to read that anymore because it's just annoying. We get the idea, don't we? Just fucking liars. Just keep fucking lying. So, did I have something else here? Oh, yeah, Jeremy Clarkson was at the protest in London today. I think it was at Whitehall. And I think this video is of that. It's about 10 minutes long. I haven't watched it yet myself, so I'm going to stick it on and see if it's any good. All right, let's go.
Right. Now, Jeremy, I hope you don't mind me saying this. Jeremy's had a bit of a bad back recently, so it has actually been a serious deal for him to get here today. Now, remember how loudly you cheered when we were trying to get number 11 to know you were here. I know you've got some horns out there. 1, 2, 3, cheer!
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Emily. Thanks, Ollie. Hello, everybody. You're right, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be talking. But we've got a few things to say. And I'm going to start with a bit of honesty. I lived in London 25, 30 years. And when I was here, like a lot of people who live in cities and go on Twitter, I thought farmers drove around in Range Rovers, moaning, until February, and then you all went skiing. And then about 5 years ago, I started farming. And I've come to understand just how unbelievably difficult it is, and complicated, and dangerous, and cold. Very cold. Even when we're harvesting, it's cold. And it's just the forest of costs that staggered me. £200,000. Somebody needs to turn their mics off. £200,000.
We need a medic.
Medic.
We need a medic to the right.
Have a
of
medic
the stage.
over to.
Someone's dropped.
By the building.
Building doesn't narrow it down, Ollie. I'm going to say
to the right of the stage.
To the north of the stage at 3 o'clock. Okay, so as we all know, everyone down there, you know a tractor. £200,000 for a medium-sized one. A combine, £500,000. All the equipment costs a fortune. And if you try to price what you're selling...
£500,000 for a combine harvester? That's a lot of carrots you got to sell. Fuck me. For one combine harvester. I had no idea. I mean, they're quite big, aren't they? And I suppose they I mean, the only combine harvester I've really seen was in that Superman movie from the 70s, where he flies down from the sky and stops it from going over the kid. cool film.
Accommodate that. There's just a lot of moaning. You get people saying, well, I shouldn't pay that. I can get a chicken from abroad. Yeah, you can. But it's so full of chlorine, it tastes like a swimming pool with a beak. And then you've got the environmentalists endlessly shouting at you, oh, you cows, they're altering the composition of the gases in the upper atmosphere, and your fertilizers ruining the trouty freshness of our streams and rivers. And I know sometimes you just think, well, what's the point? We're just trying to make breakfast, lunch and dinner, and it's just this endless whinging and there's no money in it. And the regulations. Some of you down there will know what...
It's shocking how much
always
of the
get caught by the
equipment we've
adverts.
used for decades
God
contains
damn.
forever chemicals. This is the
know what I'm on about when I say we got a lot of GS4 this year on the farm, and we were told, oh, the sheep will love that. No, they don't. They're standing looking at it in the same way that a 5-year-old looks at an olive.
It's because everything they're going to tell you is just lies. It's just lies. Everything. I swear, I literally think now, like, literally with everything I hear, I'm just like, it's probably bullshit. It's probably just rubbish. Don't believe any of it. I think a lot of people are at that stage now. I mean, COVID blew the lid off a lot of, blew the cobwebs off of a lot of people's eyes. And, yeah.
They don't want to eat it. And so we have all of this complication and all of this cost. And there's very, very little money in it. Very little money, as you know. And then we got the budget.
Sorry, Chet. I didn't say hello. How rude of me. Never question again if our leaders hate us. Yeah, damn straight. Exactly what I was just saying, innit? I will never, ever question. I mean, I just have no doubt. We're just cattle. They think they're masters of the bloody universe. And we're just like plebs. We're just the plebs, the cattle, the fodder. There to be played with. Toys. Actually, not toys, because like people love their toys, don't they? They don't love us, don't they? Just cattle.
Now, I know a lot of people all across the country in all walks of life took a bit of a kick on the shin with that budget. You lot got a knee in the nuts and a light hammer blow to the back of the head. Because we had pickup trucks, double cab pickup trucks, being reclassified as company cars. 211% tax rise there. £50 carbon tax on a bag of fertiliser. The basic farm payments altered in such a way that we're getting a lot less than we thought we were going to get. And then there was the inheritance tax business. Honestly, I don't know where to start. I know you've heard a lot about it today, and I'm not going to dwell on that. I will just say this. Rachel Reeves has told us, what is it, 72%? 72% of farms are going to be unaffected by this. I've just been interviewed by Victoria Derbyshire for Newsnight. Let's see if we can educate her here, if she's still around, Victoria. How many people here, if you'd raise your hands, are from a family farm? I want to see, right. I hope you can see that. I hope we've got our cameras from the show up high to see. That's a lot of hands. Now, keep them up, and I want you to lower them if you think, and you've had time to work this out, you think you're going to be unaffected by the changes to APR and BPR. Put your hands down if you're going to be unaffected. Thank you. My case rests.
Oh, I wish they showed us. I mean, obviously everyone just kept their bloody hands up, didn't they?
I want Newsnight to see that. She was trotting out. Nobody's affected. Rachel Reeves says so. Since when was the BBC the mouthpiece of this infernal government?
What do you mean, since when? You've not been paying attention? You expect this to tell the truth? Foolish boy! I've
got to get the brakes on. The trouble is I'm off my tits on codeine and paracetamol up here. I don't know what I'm saying. But I do want to finish, if I may, with a message to the government. I do. Not a shouty one, it's this. For the sake of everybody here, and for all the farmers who are stuck at home today, paralysed by a fog of despair over what's been foisted upon them, I beg of the government to be big, to accept that this was rushed through, it wasn't thought out, and it's a mistake. That's the big thing to do. Admit it. And back down. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.
Fat chance of that. Is he having a laugh? What's he thinking? Yeah, they're just going to go, oh, actually, yeah, we made a mistake. Yeah, turns out, actually, don't really want to do that. I don't know why we said it. We just kind of spur of the moment thing. Didn't really think about it. No, just actually, now you mention it, we've actually thought about it, had a chat, and yeah, you're right. It's a terrible idea. I think we'll just backtrack. Actually, that's exactly what they're gonna do, isn't it? Oh my god. Anyway. Don't know what else is going on in the world today. I haven't really looked. That was the main story I saw on my way home from work. So that's what I thought I'd talk about, because I just thought, how bloody ridiculous. As I said already, these are the people that are making our food. 50% of the UK food supply. And we're going to stick, well, hit old Starmer, the harmer, is going to stick his boot on them. I think it's shameful. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Hopefully more and more people get behind the protests. And, yeah, hopefully enough people will create a stink and they'll turn it around. Because it's just, I don't know, this Labour government's just been an absolute disaster from the beginning so far. Horrific. The guy, he's like an emotionless robot. He's definitely, like, absolutely an authoritarian. Like, just no question. God, we've got to get him out. Get him out quick. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Please subscribe to the channel if you've enjoyed this impromptu flow of consciousness. This is like my 3rd live stream, so if you know, it's not going to be perfect, but I'm trying. So yeah, please subscribe and like the video if you like the video, and share with your friends, and we can all make this a larger channel, and I can stop eating potatoes every day. And I can lead the resistance. That's my promise to you. Yeah, get this channel used and I will lead the resistance. I'll be at the front. I'll go to prison to bring this government down. Mark my words. Let's do it. Together. Alright, enjoy the rest of your evening. Don't let things get you down.